Attention business owners, Premier MMA Championship has budget-friendly sponsor packages available at $350 a year. Ask us how to feature your company's name during our next event. And now, introducing Everett, EZE, Neace.
Everett Neace debuted in April, went to a decision with Alex Cadell, who we saw earlier this evening. He's 25 years old, out of Stanton, Kentucky. Crossing borders, martial arts. He's trained under 6 months and is a welder as a day job. Again, as I mentioned, like that's something that's lost oftentimes when people come to the arena. They watch these fighters. They're putting it all on the line, but they also have to put it all on the line Monday, 2 days after they compete here in the cage.
Yeah, it's nothing like showing up to work with a black eye. It's almost like that scene from Fight Club where Ed Norton just comes in and says, yeah, it's black eyes. Yeah, I'm proud of it, you know.
Then they sit at home and make soap.
And his opponent, Cory Andres.
Cory Andres, 1-2 out of Vision MMA in Dayton. Trains with Brandon Laino, Joe Miller. He's a big bantamweight at 5'10", and he works for Killer Brownie outside of MMA. How do you make weight when you work for Killer Brownie?
He probably gives them all to his 6-year-old son. Which again, like you said, man, these guys have lives outside of fighting. People want to glorify the fight world, and it's more than just fighting. These guys are everyday people, just like you and me. Go to work that 9 to 5, and then go to the gym and bust their tail to get in here and put on the show for all these wonderful people. Correction
on Andres' record, it is 1-3 as the graphic just displayed. Team Vision, you know, one of the essentially OG teams. Like they've been a fixture on the Northern Kentucky scene for a very, very long time on these fight shows. I mean, you just almost everybody who is anybody has at least heard of Vision MMA.
This is Premier MMA Championship live on Fight TV, and this is an amateur fight scheduled for three 3-minute rounds. Introducing first in the red corner, he stands 5'9", weighing 135 pounds. Fighting out of Stanton, Kentucky, he represents Cross Borders Martial Arts, Everett, EZE, Neace. And in the blue corner, he stands 5'7", weighing 135 pounds. Fighting out of Dayton, Ohio, he represents Vision MMA Dayton, Cory Andres.
Andres Neace scheduled for 3 rounds here at Premier MMA Championship 8. The winner moves their record a little bit closer to 500. In Andres' case, a little bit closer to 500. In Neace's case, he will be 500. And the action is underway.
Nice feint by Andres.
Andres Neace rather went to the body.
And Neace definitely showing the better of the boxing. Especially for a guy that's only been doing it for training for like 6 months. That's
Neace all over the place, switches stances, will throw a wild hook, then a very technical hook, then a body kick. He is showing a little bit of everything as Andres pushes him up against the cage. Neace grabs that underhook, looks to turn Neace, or looks to turn Andres rather.
Yeah, it's definitely a power struggle going on, and
Neace switches to the overhook, underhook, almost has him in a stockade standing, which you don't see a lot of.
No, and he was looking to kick off the fence to try to switch it around. And
Andres gets his head out, pushes it up against the chin of Neace, and now working for that double again, but Neace has a pretty wide stance. Andres doesn't care, he's looking to close that off.
And he's definitely using his height to his advantage. going for the sprawl, and then when Andres try to go up for the double leg, he stands up.
Andres switches it up, uses some knees through a foot stomp, which we don't see a whole lot of in MMA these days. It seems to be a technique that was lost several years ago, but Andres looking to employ it. Look how red Neace's back is from the cage already.
Yeah, he's getting ready to get that thing something awful. And Andres not.
Look at Andres lace the leg. Neace immediately recognizes it, looks to pull out, does so, and they end up right back here in front of us.
This is some amazing cage fighting, and I mean this in literally of the sense of cage fighting. They're fighting on the cage.
Andres again switching it up, throwing a couple of punches. He's not giving up on this takedown.
And then definitely Neace is not giving it up to him. Oh, he turned it around. And
that was a solid knee that hit on the body of Neace. And Neace comes out like he hasn't just fought up against the cage for 2.5 minutes.
Yeah, daisy fresh. He's throwing those wild hooks, though, and definitely going to leave himself open for, those nasty body kicks.
And Neace returns fire, eats a big knee to the body. Another one from Andres. He is going there. He is, right now he keeps going to the well, and he keeps bringing water back. Somebody's mouth guard fell out. Referee recognizes that he's going to wait until a break in the action
might be
at the end of the round.
It might be Neace's from those knees. He might have just coughed it out.
All right.
That is an Andres round. He immediately went to the tie plum when he saw that mouth guard fall out as well. That was a battle of attrition. And Neace, after the clinch work up against the cage, came out fresh, as you mentioned, but he definitely looks a little bit weathered in between rounds.
Definitely. I think he blew everything on that hole when he came off the cage. That whole flurry, it takes more out of you to swing and miss than to swing and hit somebody clean. And he went for it.
Andres really turned it on towards the second half of that round. Early on, it was a lot of cage grappling, a lot of working for underhooks, overhooks, trying to lace the leg. But Andres saw the opening for that knee, and he just kept going for it.
And here's some of the work he was talking about when Neace came off the cage, just swinging for the fences, and Andre just took advantage of it with body strikes, body kicks, knees to the body, nice inside tight strikes for a guy that's giving up 3 inches. I would definitely work the inside like that if it was my fight.
Look at the beautiful profile of a referee in the cage there as he steps out of shot. But Team Vision MMA, they've been around for a long time, so you know that as it pertains to game plans, there's not a lot that they haven't seen before, and I think that's a real benefit of Cory Andres having them in his corner, and especially training at that school. Round 2 underway, Andres versus Neace.
And like you said, in his Vision Dayton, they have a lot of killers up there. You have Muhammad Abdullah, Tiger Banks frequently travels up there for kickboxing. So he definitely trains with killers.
Neace going for a bit of an arm-in guillotine, it looks like here, at the very least. Just looking to prevent the takedown up against the cage. Andres grabbing a deep single, looking to pinch the leg or pinch the knee of Neace inside of his own and drive Neace down, but now he's switched up, looking for a double, and his head is so deep in there that he doesn't look like he's in any real danger of being guillotined, but he switches because those underhooks worked. And now we're back in this spot where Neace has his hands clenched and essentially is going to go for a double underhook.
Yeah, Andres need to watch that knee. That could be a low blow there.
And another, man, I think that Neace is missing an opportunity for Neace here every time he turns. Andres out.
Yes, he's right there.
There was one.
Yeah.
The ref checking to make sure that was low. It was not.
He's clear for the outside knee, like almost like a roundhouse style knee.
You don't see the double underhook with an opponent of this posture very often. Like from a catch wrestling standpoint, you could sometimes see a double underhook suplex from here.
Right.
Maybe with and that gets broken, but not a lot else that can be done there besides setting up some knees, and that's what Neace was happy to do. And he is just throwing leather, Rayshawn.
Yes, he is. He's spent a lot of energy, though, securing that
Ooh,
double
another
underhook.
beautiful body kick from Andres.
Is just wearing him down. Just wearing him down, just making him use his arms to defend, the takedown. And
Andres is finding success with that body kick again. Neace hasn't been able to give an answer to it.
He has not. And what Andres is doing, he's wearing him out. He's laying on him. He's making him spend all his energy fighting the takedowns that might not even happen. He might not even intend to do.
I like that hook on the separation from Neace, but Andres now making him pay inside the clinch. We're seeing a lot of interesting clinch work. Earlier I saw Andres go for an overhook. It was really high on the arm, essentially hyperextended the elbow of Neace briefly. We get a warning about short grabbing, but Neace really goes back to that underhook, overhook, and now he's looking to block the knee from the outside.
Yeah, Andre is doing that inside knee. Oh, there it is. That was a beautiful takedown.
Nice sweeping takedown. Neace up against the cage, so end of the round. That looks like another round for Andres to me. He's up 20-18 on my scorecards. He is really dominating this fight in the clinch, but Neace just won't give up.
Neace has the heart the size of California, and he keeps on fighting, even though Andres is trying to grind this fight out, make it nasty, and make him carry all his weight, and on top of that, just controlling the inside game and the kick game to the body. He's definitely earned these 2 rounds, for sure.
I mean, I would say that I expect Neace to go for broke in this round, but I mean, he's been going for broke regardless upon any sense of separation. Anytime he really gets any distance, you see him throw some hooks. And unfortunately for him, Andres just found a home for those body kicks in succession.
Yes, he has. If I was Neace this round, I would definitely make it a striking match and use my range, use my height, use everything to my advantage, and stay out of a grappling match and stay off this cage.
Yeah, I'm expecting more of the same from Andres. He's found the formula that works through the first 2 rounds. I would fully expect him to go right back to that in round 3.
Oh, yes, make him work. Make him work hard, make him work impossibly hard. Make him carry all my weight and punish him anytime we get free.
After a couple of early finishes here at Premier MMA Championship 8, we see the 3rd round for the 2nd straight fight. Everett Neace, Cory Andres. It's going down. Andres, again, opens with that body kick, then throws the outside leg kick to Neace's lead leg.
And it's just been a battle. You can't even just say these guys laid around. They worked the whole entirety of 2 rounds, and we're watching the 3rd round go down, and they're kind of tentative.
I think we're seeing the experience of Andres pay off through the first 6.5 minutes of this fight.
Yes, he's trying to turn that body kick up into a high kick.
And this will be a learning experience for Everett Neace, win, lose, or draw. Some holes in his game are getting exposed, which is going to happen, especially early on in your amateur career. And he is facing a more experienced fighter in Andres, but he's also found some things that work for him, some benefits. He does not slow down. I mean, his motor looks to be insane. He's working the same pace that he was early in the fight.
This kid has a crazy gas tank.
Unfortunately, he's also getting body kicked just like he was early in the fight.
Yes. And he should go in and, like I said, use his range. If he's too close for the leg kicks to strike with his hands, he should use kicks. And this is where he did not want to be, up against the cage.
As I said that he hadn't slowed down, I saw him take a giant breath, and he is slowing down a little bit in this round.
And Andre saw it too, and he saw it was the perfect time to attack.
And now we have a takedown on our hands.
It was close.
Look at Neace really making Andres work for it. Andres high on the legs on that double. But Neace not giving it up and now having his legs punished by the knees of Andres as a result.
Yes. And again, I think he's going to do what he did at the end of the second round, punish the legs and go for the double leg and cement the win, which pretty much is already in the bag. Unless Neace pulls out something miraculous, he has to finish here.
Neace, again, he's finding a lot of success turning the body of Andres with that underhook that turns into a deep underhook that goes behind the ears of Andres, which I mentioned earlier, you just don't see a lot of in MMA period, let alone amateur MMA.
Oh, no, not at all. And if he found the explosiveness behind it to get from off the cage and make space immediately after, he would definitely be successful with that. And I could definitely see some counters coming behind it.
You hear the 10-second warning. This fight is going to see the judges' scorecard. It looks like Andres has finished off a 30-27 victory.
And it was good work by Andres, wearing down his opponent, riding his opponent, getting the inside strikes, working the body kick anytime he saw it open. But not to take anything away from Everett, that was amazing for a guy who's been training for 6 months.
Lots of heart from Everett Neace. I'm sure we'll see him back in the cage, especially with him already fighting twice in his young MMA career.
Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait till he gets some more tools in his tool belt and shows off what he learned. He has nothing but time.
There you see Andres working for this takedown, and I thought for sure that he had that takedown. But Neace sees the opening attacks. It just wasn't enough.
All right, fight fans, here is the decision. All three judges score the bout 30-27 for the winner of this bout by unanimous decision in the blue corner, Cory Andres.